the copyrighted kind. But hello, guys. Cheers. Cheers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Panda on Panda. It's your favorite and God's favorite. Panda. We are gonna do hot topics today. Oh Jesus! I'm becoming of a lady. I'm becoming of a lady. I guess I'm waiting for, usually I wait 15 minutes before we start hot topics and get into the nitty gritty of the week and what's been happening. But I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with the 15-minute mark, even though it's not a bad idea. I don't know. I'm still
Robin loves to
troubleshooting certain things.
But sometimes she needs extra cash to make it happen.
Bro, I'm listening to music in my head because I can't listen to it on this live anymore. Like, I'm actually disturbed. Hi, Kaya. How are you? Hope you're well as well. And thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. I'm okay. I am coming back from like sickness, but I am okay. I'm alive for now. Baby, it's a virus that's been going around and it hit me so bad. Hi, Marloy. Marioy. Maybe. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong, but hi.
After last night's drama, poor Opie just wants to forget about anything to do with Simba. Totally get it, Opie. These things happen.
Righty.
It's just a circle of life. Oh God, sorry. Hakuna Matata. No, not again.
I got Tyler's song stuck in my head right now.
Everyone is like happy again.
Hi, Mike. Tonight is Hot Topics. Tonight is Hot Topics. Because I'm like, well, why is there a why?
Good day.
Yeah.
No, come on, guys. We gotta be positive.
But why? Like,
No.
why is there why? Okay. Thank you, Art of War, and hello, anybody else entering. Come on.
Any kisses, cuddle?
No, she's turned over again.
Everyone's in couples they want to be in, so that's good.
Dad has a door now. Sounds like
It's a new day.
a day.
How are you feeling? I think all got going up. I'll probably just give distance today.
Yeah, please.
Just like put a shift in Victoria.
Please. Please. It's too early in the live. We're 3 minutes in.
That's crazy. Obviously, the situation is.
Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Support my YouTube today. We're finna get into hot topics.
I'm gonna talk to him today.
We do. Shout out to Ohio State. Art of War, I hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you again. Welcome back, Rookie.
And she obviously knew she was feeling him more. She just didn't say anything. There was just no respect. So I feel like
Girl, it's only been a day.
If they want to chat to me, I'll be civil. You're not boys with them. No, like
He said if they want to chat to me, baby, nobody wants to chat to you.
But right now,
I don't think you should prioritize friendship, mate, because he's not here to fight friends.
it's clear it's fight friends. It's just grab the fuck out, Victoria.
Wolfie last night.
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
Okay.
That's put me off so
Yeah,
much.
that's understandable. Yeah, 100%.
Hi, Jay Prophet. How are you?
How's it going with Cav?
Yeah, it's going so well. He's really cute.
Okay, Mario. Good to know.
Just
Good
looks
to
as if you guys have
know.
known each other for literally
I've
ages.
had-
Yeah, I'm so comfortable with him.
Yeah.
He's just really cute with me. He hates when I use that word, but he just is so cute with me. He's so touchy. He's obsessed. Like he's obsessed. Like that's
You
how
want
I
a guy
feel.
who's obsessed
Hi,
with you.
Axel. I'm good. I'm just winding down for the evening. We're finna get into hot topics.
I don't want to open this can of worms. Yeah. Don't want to cause unnecessary drama. Me and Yaz are in such a good
You
place.
don't need to edit.
Exactly.
I know you, and I know you want your
But
house.
also, she's still chatting to Lorenzo. Lorenzo made it very clear last night that she was his number one, which was a bit of a shock. But again, Lorenzo's.
Shout out to Puerto Rico. Hi, John.
He's free flow, isn't he? He's like a free agent. Yeah.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Seriously?
The illusion.
Baby.
I feel like I'm old enough to not be able to answer this question because it's like no motherfucker would come up to me and be like, "How old am I?" So it's like I wouldn't even answer it online anymore. But I used to. I feel like that gives away my age in and of itself.
Can you not see that?
Hey Tim.
I think we're both just overthinking and not
Everyone does
38.
I feel like for me as well, because I have
Right.
I've got a bit of a competition with Lorenzo as well.
Right.
In my head, naturally I'm gonna overthink. Does she fancy
Hey
it?
King,
Does she
how are
like it?
you? 38, bro. I could sell some skin secrets, bro. That would actually be probably very profitable for me. Like if I said I was 38 and stuff, like what type of skin secrets could I sell? Not that I would want to bamboozle everybody because I'm clearly not 38, but I would try some. No, I wouldn't. But you know, I would think about it.
Speak for yourself. I feel like me and Mika. Everything's going swimmingly. Do you know what I mean?
Very happy to be back in the couple with Sam Raj.
Woo!
Late 20s,
because I do
early
feel like
30s. Give me a
all of us need
hint.
to remind one
Oh,
another
what?
that
Y'all want to
it's
do a whole age guessing thing? No, let's go to Hot Topics. Y'all want to spend forever on my age? No, let's go to Hot Topics.
I'm chilling and
I was gonna wait for 15 minutes, but y'all have inspired me to pull out Hot Topics early because y'all are tripping. Y'all are inspiring me to get to the meat and potatoes very, very early. So thank you. Let's go online and see what we can find. Let's go online and see what we can find.
Yes, my brother. So you're right, yeah? I'm good, bro.
Okay.
Bro, you know what, yeah? I think
See what the
conversation was
blogs are
it's like deep.
It's just
chatting
like a little
about.
bit out of proportion. And I feel like, again, given the environment and where we are as well, naturally situations are going to get
Hello.
a little bit more. I just felt like yesterday dragged, bro. I didn't need to go like that, bro. Maybe the way I voiced it, the way I expressed the opinion.
Okay. Hello to anybody entering. We are doing Hot Topics.
I've definitely got a level of respect for you.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I don't hold grudges. Like, I'm cool now, and I generally and I can totally understand why you would think what you thought. There's no you're entitled to your opinion. You and her crack on. I think in here we all learn as we go. Of course, we're gonna make mistakes.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
and I feel like I can even come to you like, cause I know like Ops is like, that's my guy, bro. He's not gonna hold a grudge. You're a mature brother.
but we're good, man.
Yeah.
We're good.
My boy, man. Come on.
Let me a hug, bro.
Hey, Ops. Hey, we're cool.
I'm obsessed with your tattoos. I want to be you. Like they're just so
I love this one.
cool.
You guys same.
Like,
I love this one.
I
What's that one about? This one's my mom's birthday, 65, like 965, and my sister's 2000. And then they have the same. But they have
Okay, so
You're just so cool.
this is from the Shade Room, and this was recorded 7 hours ago. New Orleans has become the first major U.S. city to use artificial intelligence to help handle 911 calls, though the new technology is raising some safety concerns. The city emergency communication centers, which receive more than 1,000 calls a day, began using its AI emergency call triage system in late July. The technology analyzes incoming calls and determines which should be prioritized for human dispatchers, while handling certain repeat or lower priority calls itself. Officials say that AI is not replacing human dispatchers and will primarily step in when call takers are busy, particularly for calls made near crashes that have already been reported. However, critics have raised concerns about potential errors and cybersecurity risks, including research showing that some AI voice systems can be manipulated. New Orleans officials say human oversight, proper training, and strong cybersecurity measures will remain key to safely using the technology. Okay, and the headline reads, New Orleans' new AI system can decide which 911 calls go to human dispatchers. I'm not really sure if that's what this article gave. it's the title is a little bit different from the article, but that is just my opinion. Did you see the new restaurants using all the robots? No, that sounds crazy as hell though. Like that sounds like a lot. That sounds like we might be doing too much as a society. Yes, to eat the vegetables with that because I won't.
Jewelry you can live in.
That AI shit is getting out of hand.
But sometimes she needs
Yeah, AI 911 dispatcher is insane. I definitely would not feel safe. Hold on a second. Would not feel safe. This is definitely cause for concern, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Okay, moving on. But I'm not surprised that New Orleans is the first to enact this because New Orleans, Mississippi, places like that, they be the most negligent. So it's like, it's not shocking me at all that they are trying to allow AI to take over and do their work for them. I'm not anti-robots and stuff like that. I feel like maybe AI will one day be considered life and stuff like that. And when they do, I don't want no beef because, you know, I don't discriminate against anything. But I don't think that we should be just allowing them to do everything for humans, including create like things from the ground up. Like AI is meant to expand on your original thought. And I fear that y'all are letting the AI do the original thinking. And that's where I feel like we might be in a kerfluffle. So yeah, I agree with Dimitri Person when he said that AI is getting out of hand. I concur. Krishan and Blueface say that they're bigger than Jay-Z and Beyonce. Well, Krishan says this and Blueface agrees. And I'm only going to spend 2 seconds on that because, guys, we need to laugh for today. You know, everything is just so serious. We need to laugh. Hi, Padam. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for calling me gorgeous. Do you think the AI will be programmed to have something against our people? Absolutely, because AI is something that is created by man, and most of the systems in the United States are racist anyway. So if AI is pulling from American systems and stuff, they will inherently be racist. There's actually been research about this with ChatGPT, I believe. They need to stop. I can't watch them. I personally don't watch them either. Honestly, I'm not really sure where all the feed is coming from. Like, do they just go live all day? I'm trying to figure out how we're getting live feed from Blueface and Krishan and they're not on TV. But they are. And they think they're Beyonce and Jay-Z. But that gave me a chuckle for the day. And it should give you a chuckle. As you can tell, I am a little bit congested still, but we're on our way. We're doing okay. Alrighty. Moving on. What is URL streaming? The fuck? In real life? What does URL streaming mean? What is URL? I know what streaming is, but what does URL streaming mean? Like, am I not URL streaming right now? I'm streaming right now. All right, moving on to the next topic. Drake. I'm sure you guys have recently heard that Drake has been giving out money and gifts and stuff like that to a lot of people, mostly women. Not me though. Still waiting on it, but yeah. I don't know what he's promoting, but good to the people who receive gifts and money and stuff like that.
I think that just shows insecurity. You don't want to
Yeah.
Need some more clarification, but
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I like Drake in his tricking days. I feel like that's where his sweet spot is. So I really do think that he should probably stick with that. Um, Moving on. Anne Hathaway is super duper pregnant and she looks beautiful. Um, Also, Kim Kardashian, $60 million Hidden Hills property reportedly targeted in burglary. But they responded and took the suspect into custody on suspicion of stealing a vehicle and other valuables from the home. So already captured. Ain't that great to be in a white neighborhood. But yeah. What else is happening? NBA YoungBoy tells Funny Marco that he's focusing on his health after a doctor told him that his heart is swollen. And you know, NBA YoungBoy is one of those rappers that kind of always stays on the scene. So, but I never really hear him talk too much. But now that he's opening up about his injury or condition, I don't know. I don't know what to feel. I hope he's doing okay. Kim K has been getting robbed a lot lately. I'm starting to question them. I mean, I question the Kardashians every day, bro. I question their motives almost every day, but I digress. Moving on. NBA YoungBoy reveals a doctor told him the left side of his heart is swollen. We got some NBA YoungBoys fans in here. Anybody? Prayers to NBA YoungBoy because I'm sure it's scary to hear that. Someone said, go ahead, put it in a song. Heart been hurting all night. Left side swollen, but I'm going to be all right. All right. I hate people. The comment section is always like so... Someone said, everything is connected. When emotions go unaddressed, it shows up in the body and can turn into physical illnesses. Take this as a sign to forgive, let go, and release anger, because if not, it can show up in your body. I hope he heals. Amen. Someone else said that don't stop him from having 85 girlfriends and one wife. Okay, so the comment section is definitely going apeshit. But prayers to NBA YoungBoy. We hope he gets past it. Yeah, it must be difficult going through that. And shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta star and entrepreneur Pinky Cole. She's pregnant, y'all. And we didn't even know she was pregnant. Okay, Slutty Vegan is pregnant. And that's the lady who owns the Slutty Vegan, if you didn't know. But if you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, you should absolutely know who Pinky is. She's on this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I believe that they're going to be doing a reunion very soon. Can't wait to see that one. Ooh, baby, can't wait to see that one. Oh my gosh, can't wait. Jason Lee hosted the 6th annual Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards, and premieres today on Zeus. My thing is, every time I see the Hollywood Impact Award, every year it gets more and more impressive. There's more and more people coming out, more and more up, and I can't help but think, is Jason Lee blackmailing all these people to show up to his award ceremony? I'm inclined to ask a question. Not that I'm shitting on Hollywood Unlocked. Hollywood Unlocked is obviously very successful, but we barely watch award ceremonies to begin with. So to start your own award ceremony is very much out of the way. Definitely innovative if you think about it, you know, from a business point of view. Not saying that he's not a businessman, but yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm not gonna watch it. But, you know, who knows? Somebody might revive award seasons, and maybe he's the one to do it. Who knows? Who knows? Drake's giving everybody else money but me. Also, did y'all see Dream Doll on stage at the R&B tour? R&B tour is the Usher and Chris Brown tour. The rhythm and blues, or whatever they said it was, I don't know. But yeah, Dream Doll was giving Usher a run for his money tonight when he brought her on stage. Girl, she was dancing on the bed, and she looked very seductressy, and she looked very pretty because obviously Dream Doll is pretty. She's doing that whole leg trick with 2 legs up in the air. Hi, Mike. Hey, the goat. How are you? So it was very, very seductressy. And I see a lot of people in the comments saying, Usher's wife strong, LOL, because I would have ran up swinging on everybody. The F. Someone said, oh, Pudgy wrote, and if you don't know who Pudgy is a guy from Streamers University who is doing a dual live with Dream Doll, and they have established some type of online relationship. It's so funny, cute, and all of the above. But Pudgy wrote, can y'all take this down, please? Dream Doll wrote, Usher is the best performer in the world. It was a night I will never forget. Someone else wrote, his wife is one of God's strongest soldiers. Why y'all keep harassing this lady? Why y'all keep harassing Usher's wife? She know what this man do. She know what this man do. I'm doing good. The goat. Thank you for asking. Like, I think when you're an R&B and you are trying to sell a dream and a performance, sometimes it can get really sensual, but I don't think Usher's wife cares. I don't think he cares. Usher done already had everything, so it's like everything probably seems boring to him. No cap. Because after I've had everything, man, and I can't have everything. If everything seems boring anyway. But in other news, Drake is reminding people that his pen isn't dry for anyone who wants smoke. The comments read, okay, so while he was saying, you know, the pen isn't dry, whoever wants smoke can get it, which I feel like he was kind of addressing ASAP Rocky, allegedly. The comments read, so it's wet. Somebody else said, he is exactly who he thinks he is. Someone else said, y'all can't make me hate him. And then someone else said, he lost a rap battle and sued everyone. Dry, baby, it's out of ink. Someone else said, it was dry for Kendrick and wet when he was writing and petitioning the courts. Drake, sit down. Ooh. Y'all keep bringing up this lawsuit stuff, and no cap, I probably would have sued my label too, because Drake was trying to leave the label, and then as soon as he was trying to leave, they was starting to gas up a song about him being a pedophile. No cap, I would have came after my label too. Like, upon thinking about it, if my label tried me as much as Drake's label tried them, bro, I would drag them. Like, I would drag them. Like, they would be fucking done. They would be done. They would be done. Okay, so I'm sure that y'all know that Charleston White was talking trash about Lotto and 21 Savage. Well, mainly Lotto, because whenever people talk about Lotto and 21 Savage, they really just bring up Lotto and whatever she did. And when Lotto responded, I feel as though Lotto responding to Charleston White, she played herself. Because Charleston White is a crackhead. Sis, y'all would never even be in the same room. So for you to respond to Charleston White is actually crackhead behavior as well. But Alyssa, I don't expect you to be too bright based on your background, honestly, because it just doesn't make any sense for you to reply to Charleston White. Getting into an argument with him or people like Woody and stuff like that, what is you doing? Is you cool? Your PR should have said, girl, how did, no, you know what? Actually, I'm not even sure how the video even ended up on your, like, front screen and stuff like that, because it's literally ridiculous. And now Charleston White think he's really important. He's online talking about, see, when I say stuff, they listen. I wanted to start dialogue about colorism and stuff like that. And no cap, I don't care if you're Clarissa or you're Lotto. You're both getting dragged for dating married men. Like, you're both getting dragged equally. I don't care, but other people do care, okay? I personally only care about what I got going on in my vicinity and stuff like that. But I do feel like Lotto is getting dragged the very same way as Clarissa. Like, I feel like they're both getting dragged equally. Like, and their men are claiming them. So it's just like, I don't know. Hey, Aura, how are you? Usher ran through a lot of women. Exactly. So it's like, there's nothing to be enticed or like feel like lustful for. If you've had it all, what is there to be lustful about? Like, if you could have anything at any point and any time you want and stuff, what would be the point of being lustful?
My guess there is that you're obviously not doing something right, and you're the common denominator.
Okay, apparently Tank and Jacquees and all of them is going through some. Hold on. Tank responds to Jacquees' background singer comment. Every man has a choice to make. I've been making hard and unpopular choices for 30 years. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. So Jacquees says it would have been dope to perform on the R&B tour, but wasn't interested in singing background like Eric Bellinger, Mario, and Tank. I ain't singing background. I want my own slot. Okay. Every man has a choice to make. I've been making hard and unpopular choices for 30 years. The sum of those choices has me performing in front of 70K people tonight at MetLife Stadium for the biggest R&B tour in history. I'm okay with the choice I made. Tank, okay. Is that what they're doing at the R&B tour? You had it all in the garden and it just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough for Adam either, apparently. I'm confused. Why are these men tussling? And are they singing background or are they just going on before Chris Brown and Usher? Like, I don't know. Somebody said Jacquees think he's bigger than the program, and I'm inclined to agree. This man, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Somebody else said everybody he named that's singing background can literally sing right and has a better catalog than him. I'm confused. No cap. The people he named was Eric Bellinger, Mario, and Tank. That's crazy because those are really, really good, like, singers, obviously, but like, that's, yeah, Jacquees is kind of tripping. Somebody else said, not for nothing, but R&B heavy hitters singing background for R&B heavy hitters is the exact concert I want to be at. No cap. Someone else said, he makes cool records, but vocally he's not coming close to Tank, Mario, or Eric Bellinger. Bro needs to have several seats. That's so funny. Someone else said, hate to tell you this, but you wouldn't have made the background cut over Tank, Mario, and Eric anyways. No cap. Because his vocals compared to theirs is not really there. That's actually so funny because I agree. And I'm not even big into any of these people, but I know enough to know that his vocals are not there. Do you know Kiss songs? Expand. Okay, social media also react to Michael B. Jordan and Ray being spotted together at Six Flags. Ray is that girl who sings "I would like a ring, I would like a ring" on my finger. Yeah. Anyway, she's been spotted like with Michael B. Jordan. Now, what does that mean? I don't think that means a damn thing. And no cap, Michael B. Jordan like using black women for publicity, and it just never goes anywhere. So I don't know. I don't see it, but you know, I also don't care. Like, I genuinely don't care. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I am wearing a Kiss shirt. Sorry. Yeah. Don't really care who Michael B. Jordan is dating. I do think that he is not seriously dating Ray. If anything, they're like doing some type of like what's it called? Movie or music video or something. I don't know. That is my prediction. I feel like Michael B. Jordan is a little mysterious and aloof. Although I think I could call out exactly what type of guy he is, but I wouldn't because it's like that's not none of my business. But I just feel like I could. But anyway, guys, that's hot topics for tonight. I'm actually feeling really tired. And I see my shit. Like, okay, it's not dipping. It's 11 of y'all in here, but I'm actually really tired. And we're going to have to pick shit up tomorrow and do the rest of Hot Topics. I'm just getting back into everything. And I'm just coming back from being sick. So, stay tuned tomorrow where we'll do Hot Topics and a bunch of other things. I do have a pickle taste testing coming up, so stay tuned for that. And the pickles are gonna be in like some sour candy juice and stuff like that, so it's gonna be super interesting, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I think I'm tired, and you know, like I will pass out, so I don't want to overwork myself. And yeah, new videos coming soon tomorrow, stay tuned.
Obviously, I'm the one who called you out at the